Welcome to the podcast. Off-season games. Let's chat.
And wrap up 2025 season.
Oh my God, second year. So off-season games, the atmosphere on the day, unbelievable, electric.
Do you know what's cool, like why I like this is because it's like, do you know with Stride?
Yeah.
Someone's in next minute, they're legging it out again, aren't they? Whereas this, it's stuck in one area for 18 minutes, so you can like really sort of be on top of who you're supporting.
I think you nailed it on the day as well. Like it's kind of like a standout moment of that. And like what builds to the atmosphere is that there's that 3-minute buzzer that comes down every 3 minutes. But for the last one, and it's like the last like minute, last 30 seconds, and the crowd can see the time. And then it's like every 18 minutes, it's like the end of a workout. Yeah. It's like kind of cheered like it's the end of the workout. So you kind of get that moment 3 times in a workout, which is...
It's well cool.
Yeah.
I do like it.
It makes it a proper good atmosphere in there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I think because the crowd can obviously see... Like everyone's finishing on the same time. They're finishing the zone on the same time. So it's all of that kind of energy built up for everyone finishing. Yeah. And then there's a 3-minute break and it's like start again. Yeah.
It is cool. I like it. That's one of the reasons why I like that workout. I know it's not as popular as Stride, but I prefer it for that reason. I just feel like it creates like that environment of like support. And it's like, do you know with Stride, they get in, they do the bike, and then they run off, and it's just like, oh, we'll see him in the next one. Oh, we'll see him in the next one. Whereas like there's more pressure to push yourself harder to get those few extra calories, because those few extra calories can be the difference between you finishing like 5 places higher. Yeah, absolutely. It gets well tight with that calorie score. I think time based in its Stride. Yeah, just for time, get it done as quick as you can.
It's good because it's like there's people up there for off-season games that wouldn't be for Stride, and vice versa. So it's not as though like you constantly have the same people just dominating all the time. Yeah. They're 2 different workouts, but it's nice that the people from Stride do off-season games, people from off-season games do the Stride.
Question for you. That score, was it 1-5? Was it
1-5-3-5.
Right, let me get it up here to be sure.
1-5-3-5.
Really? You're saying 1-5-3-5?
Yeah.
Okay, so mega close. I think it's like 13 calories difference in it. Here we go. I've got it here. Here we go, Levi. It was, fair play, Jack Calgary.
Do you know what? In my head then I was like, oh God,
1-5-3-5.
Yeah.
Next, John, Sonny, and George, 1-5-2-2. And then behind them, Chris, Ben, and Lee with 1-4-9-0.
It's tight, that, you know.
Mate, 500 calories. Over 500 calories averaged across the free zone.
Yeah.
Like, how many more calories is that going to be beaten by?
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? I think it worked out.
Is it even going to be beaten?
Yeah.
Is it going to be beaten?
If there's anything you know about Brinkell and Bob, then they want to beat their own time, don't they?
Yeah.
But I was going to say, I'm sure I worked out when I was speaking to Bryn, I think it was 28.5 calories a minute. Which is balmy, isn't it? Like, you think of holding that on the bike and the ski when it's constantly going, it's still ridiculous. But you know, when the rower stops, it might take like somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds to change over. You're not getting anything from that. No. That's madness.
It's mad what some people pull on there, mate. It just blows my mind. I remember looking in the mixed, I looked over at who were the winners in the end, and the dude, Niall, is just like ripping comfortably. Bear in mind, it's the end of the 18 as well, so fatigue should be there. And he's just holding 3,100 calories an hour. I'm like, this is just a joke.
It's a joke, that, isn't it?
I think I'm all right at rowing, but that motherfucker is like on another Olympic level or something. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
It is nuts, isn't it? Some of the numbers that were pulled, but like across all the divisions, I know from last time we had the air bike in there last time. And then, mate, instead of the bike erg, but the scores were so much higher across all 3 divisions. Yeah. It just shows that people are pushing it even harder, aren't they? Yeah,
and then also the winners of the women's, they got 1,136 cals in total. I'm fascinated to see where they would have finished against the men, 1,136. Let's have a look. If they put them in with the men's crew.
Mixed would have finished top 10.
Mixed were right.
Mixed were top 10, yeah. I think
so
were they about 8th or something?
Girls, 1-1-3-6. Oh, they'd have been 21st, the girls.
21st. And then the mixed.
Yeah, because there was Callum, Lewis and Peter that got 1-1-3-8. The mixed were 1,300 and something, weren't they? Let's have a little look at where they would have landed. They were top 10, yeah.
Yeah. Was it just top 10?
No, wait 2 seconds. Let me get it. Mixed. There, Joe, 1,307. Yeah, just in the top 10. They would have finished 10th.
They would have finished 10th,
yeah. 10th. Yeah. Fair play. Good going.
Solid.
Good
going. Any surprises on the day?
I don't listen to my own advice.
Yeah.
About
that wasn't even a surprise.
Spunking your load in the first zone. Don't do it. Fuck it. I did it twice.
So I told you this. Tom and Tilly and Scott were next.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah, and then Tilly had said, "Have you seen what Rob's pulling?" Tom says to her, "Oh, I'll watch what he's pulling in 5 minutes." But to be fair, you
no, I've lasted longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know you did.
Longer than 5. It was 6.
But it's when it like works down the line. The first 20 minutes you might get away with it, and then all of a sudden half an hour and 40 minutes and it's a struggle. What was like, it wasn't a surprise, but I think it caught people off guard. You look at it and you're like, well, obviously that's going to happen. But just how hard it was, the bike with the sled.
So I like that area. So for me,
you said that you enjoyed it, but there were so many people who
everyone, loads of people didn't like, and I spoke to like so many people who finished really high up in there, and they're like, so I had a conversation with someone on there, right? And I'm going to choose my words carefully here because the words I want to use, I'm not going to use. People associate sleds with high rocks, and it's the second and third station there. Yeah. So it's the first. It's inside the first third of the workout, sort of.
Yeah.
Then the sled and the bike, depending if you go on that sled first or if you're on it second, you've got zone 1 fatigue, going into zone 2 fatigue, going into zone 3 fatigue, and if you've done the bike before you go on the sled, you're goosed already. And then my theory as well, someone says, oh, I push it there and I turn around and come back and it's way harder. It's because you've just done the bike and you're pushing the sled there. You've got to turn around and push it back. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then I'd heard the same because someone had said, oh, it's easy going one way, but it's like, they said that the grain must have changed because it's getting pushed, but it's like every time it gets pushed that way, it has to come back anyway.
So I've got another theory of that as well. So our sleds, and there are 2 things. So one, our carpet is not being set on something hard.
Yeah.
It's being set on 4G turf, which has got loads of rubbery bits on it. And
it's
effectively, it's like putting like carpet on top of carpet.
Yeah.
So effectively, where I'm going with this now is our sleds are quite aggressive the way they go up here now. And if you go too high on the poles in which you push with, it instantly does that. So I noticed with the taller people, when they were pushing, the sleds were going into and through the ground rather than sliding straight across. I'm going to use, like Tom Imler's short.
Yeah.
He's really good at sleds as well. But he was just like gliding straight through.
Yeah.
So I think like for future reference, it's definitely technique.
Yeah.
You can make that easier or harder for yourselves by the way in which the power through that sled is going, whether it's sliding or going into and through the ground.
Yeah. I think they say like the same, you know how sleds always used to be done in other events on like carpet.
Yeah.
If you dig the front end in, think if you've got these 2 pillars. Look at my Reynolds there, Levi. You've got the 2 pillars of the sleds. If you tilt it up, less of the sled is touching the floor, so that it's like less friction.
Yeah.
Whereas now, people are still trying to go with that same kind of system, but like because the turf has changed, it's just going to dig into this. It doesn't slide the same as it does on carpet, and that's just like, that's what it is.
People are doing the old high rocks technique, aren't they? Do you remember they used to lift the sleds ever so slightly?
Yeah, lift the sleds, less friction because less of it's touching.
They had
glide on the carpet.
Like you said then, glide on carpet. Now they've got turf and people are having meltdowns, aren't they, at the start?
It's just a different technique. Like that's what it is. Yeah.
What was it called? Sledgate.
Sledgate.
That's what it was a little bit on season games. But more so due to the fact the sleds were hard, nothing to do with the carpet rolling.
Yeah. I don't know how much tape we put down. We put down a load of tape. Like we probably put down too much tape, but it doesn't move. Like our turf is better than the other fitness events that we've done.
I wouldn't,
because it doesn't shift, because we probably use about a bloody kilometre of turf to put down 4 lanes. It's a nightmare to get back up.
They had a mare with it. It was coming up all the time. So like, we've never had to get it to a position where we have to lift the turf up, relay the tape to then put it back down. So
it is done right the first time.
Too much rather than not enough.
That's it.
In some cases.
My next point was Kids Edition. You took part in the Kids Edition of off-season games.
With the big lad won.
Yeah.
It was good fun to see.
How was it?
No, it was ace to see. It's just fun, and I think we will always have a kids event now, because it's just, you just see their little faces, how happy they are, the fact that your parents get to do it with their son or their daughter, and it's leading such a great example for them growing up, seeing that health and fitness should be like at the forefront of their mind.
Like it's the norm.
Exactly
it's normal to push yourself.
So it's like, I always think it's always going to be there now. I don't think it'll ever go.
They love it, don't they?
Yeah,
they absolutely love it.
And the fact that it's like exactly the same layout as what the adults do.
Yeah.
Obviously it's lighter and stuff like that, or slightly modified exercises, but it's...
they're in the same setup.
Exactly that. They experience what the adults experience.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think...
was it hard doing it? How did you two break it down?
We didn't overthink it. It was just like, because it's so simple, the structure to that is like kid go or adult, I can't remember the structure. Was it adult go? Yeah, it was adult. I went first.
Yeah.
Went adult go, kid go, both go. Like it's, and for me and all, we just enjoy it, have a laugh. And then if you want to rest, have a rest and I can come in. I just think like there's no pressure on it. But again, it's like the biggest thing is that you're setting them up for like, it's a good example. You're seeing lots of other role models that are there to set a standard for the future of the sport.
Yeah, it is though, because I think like our generation, that wasn't kind of normal. Like you look at the sports and it's like, if your parents or something didn't play football or rugby or cricket or netball or something at a decent level, then you don't see them competing, do you?
Some of my friends who are now always doing fitness racing, when they were in school, they never played a sport. So they weren't really that interested in fitness, but they grew up and they found running, for example. Yeah. So they started hammering all the running side of things. It's like, I always think like when you grow up, you need to find the right thing for you. And if your parents aren't doing something like football or rugby, then the kid probably isn't going to do football or rugby.
They're a little bit lost, aren't they?
Exactly that in terms of sporting like structure. That's why like the fitness racing scene now is so cool, because it's very, very inclusive. You don't have to have a sporting background. No. You can come and do this. Like you can be new to the gym and then you can do a high rocks and then it gives you a standard. You set a standard with a race or a HybridX, I should say really. HybridX race. And then you can go be like, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to get fitter, I'm going to get stronger, come back. And if you see your time's improved or you've got more calories on a certain zone, then you know that you're improving, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. You've got a marker, haven't you? Big inhale, I did that. Big inhale. Big inhale.
Got here, what stories, the big wins of off-season games? I think people have, and again, I know that it's different to the first time that we've done off-season games, but people enjoyed the different exercises. So they enjoyed I'm not saying they enjoyed double press, but wall balls, having the rigs there was really cool. And then obviously the sleds were on the turf rather than, on the sled tracks, rather than just on the 4G turf. So I know that it was different, but the amount of people that were buzzing that they'd got a higher score than last time, they felt as though they pushed themselves harder than last time, or their tactics worked better than last time. They came into it with more of an idea.
What's mad, right, with my personal experience of watching certain people racing in HybridX, is you've seen them do you know when we did our first ever event, it was like half the barn, nowhere near the amount of equipment and X, Y, and Z. There's people that took part in that who necessarily weren't really focusing at the health and fitness at the time. And you're going on now, 18 months later, and these people are fucking machines. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's you see that for me is the biggest thing to take away from it, is how much of an impact it's had on certain people, mentioning no names off the top of my head, how it's changed their lives in that aspect. Yeah. I think that's what's really, really cool.
I can think of a good few that it's just, their lifestyle has changed because
drinking culture, I always think specifically my age group, I'm turning 40 in February. When I was playing footy years ago, it was like, play footy, get drunk, go get drink, get drunk after it. It's like now the kids are playing footy and they're like so much more athletic. But like where I'm going with that is the people my age, they stuck with that drinking culture to like mid-30s, attacking 40s, and then it's where they see it now is like the benefit in health and fitness is like those guys, right?
What were you going to say then?
I was going to swear and I sucked it back. They used to take the mick out of me for being more health and focused, like, oh, you're not drinking because you're fucking funny. Now the roles have changed. Not that I still don't drink, but it's so funny how like the dynamics have changed over the years, and like the last few years have become even more health and fitness focused. Yeah. Not just because of HybridX, but in general the trend within the like kids don't drink. Like I'd been out on the street in a brown paper bag with a cheeky little cider or something like that. I would have for my mates. You don't do that, do you, Levi? Have you ever drank out a brown paper bag?
No.
Don't, mate.
He's not that type of guy. Don't take a leaf out of Rob's book. No, agree.
Just to be clear, I don't do that anymore. No, I've done that for a long time.
The last year, last 12 months. No, I think that is really cool, and that's something massive to take from this year. It's something massive to take from the past couple of years of doing HybridX, because some people didn't go and do other fitness events, and HybridX was the first ever fitness event they'd done, and that's kind of set them off like,
it gives them the confidence to do high rocks
journey, but like, but like that started that trend off for them of kind of not drinking, looking more at what they're eating, looking at the exercise that they do.
Someone mentioned it to me. It's like, oh, why do you like high rocks so much? And it's just like, it's a new sport. You grow up playing football, you grow up playing rugby or golf. And you've got something to go and beat, and it gives you that competitiveness within yourself. Like I'm not like, a lot of the time, and I know I'm never gonna win a high rocks, but I know I can improve on my times and my own my efforts. So it's like scalable, and you can see progressive like improvements across time. That's why I think it's a new thing that's been added in that people can enjoy. And the biggest thing, which we see in my opinion, from HybridX is like the community on the day. Like that helps people want to stay in it and get better, because it's inspiring seeing other people become like the person I mentioned before about the drinking and being really, really like going and changing their life on that aspect is like, that's really inspiring. Yeah. Like not just to like people who want to try and get like him, but like to me as well, it's really cool to see them running races and getting amazing times. Yeah. And like I buzz off that sort of shit.
Yeah. We're being a part of it.
Yeah.
Which is massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's well cool.
So we've got here 2025 summary. So we've done 2 off-season games. Yeah. We've done 2 strides. Yeah. Do you know the total number of
no, I've lost track.
athletes? Levi, do you know?
Lost track. I've got
Levi? We'll blame it on Levi.
I had a number at the first stride this year, but then I can't, off the top of my head now, I can't remember it. There's been too much stuff go on, and I've had a baby and that type of shit. Not me physically.
6 + 4, 2. I'm going to say in terms of the adult race, there's best part of 2,500.
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
More. With off-season games on each side?
7,
It's going to be more like 3,000 this year, because it was like August was over 1,200. We did over 1,000 in April, and then there was
16. How many have we just had there? The best part.
It was like attacking 600 at the weekend. So it's over 3,000 this year.
Especially with the kids races as well, it's over 3K.
I didn't think about kids race August. It's going to be through it.
Might be close. 3-2, 3-3, I reckon.
Yeah. So it's like, it's cool.
And Levi's wrote this, biggest learning curve. What would you have learning curve wise? Check the barriers aren't bust before you undo them. Barriers.
Mate, biggest learning curve is, make sure like the barriers aren't broken before you send them back, because that costs money. And then the other one is banding them bitches, mate.
Banding barriers is hard, yeah.
I'm well good at it.
You're good at it. You've done it for off-season games, On the Stride, we were there on like the Monday night or the Tuesday night trying to band it. It was cold as well.
Yeah, I remember having
and like you keep clipping the wrong one, so it should go tight. The thing should go dead tight, and then you clip it, and then it just expands.
falls apart.
But yeah, you nailed it this time. To be fair,
I know how to do it. I had a little practice the other day as well. I was doing some bits.
That's
probably the biggest lesson this
Biggest
year.
lesson. Do you know what? I don't think a lesson because we've done it anyway, but something that I'm really glad that we've done is people are professionals in like what they do. Like they're experts in what they do. Levi is an expert in what he does. So we can't do what Levi does.
No, we can't, so, just terribly.
Terribly, yeah. To the standard, to the quality that Levi does it, like we can't do that. So Levi's in charge because it looks brilliant. Yeah. It's the same TDL. Like the first one, to be fair, Ivan done all the timings, but he could never do that. In August. Like, so it's like TDL are in charge of that because that's what they're great at doing. NDAV is great at being a DJ, so you're not going to just put a speaker on. Spotify. It's everything.
Pants Hits 2025.
Yeah. The camera guys are brilliant, so we use them.
Yeah, just have the right people to do the right jobs.
Yeah, exactly. I think that you've got.
Like, it's not a lesson. I think it's just like where our mindsets has always been with what we're doing. Is like we always want to make it better.
Yeah, if it's going to be done, it's going to be done right.
So it's like, how can we make it better whenever we finish it? Like obviously after April, and then my experience with the turf, obviously working in the barn. I knew there'd be people having meltdowns because they were having meltdowns anyway with all that extra crumb they put down. So we had to buy the sled track.
Yeah.
Then that was August. We got the sled track, and then.
It's like we've just got to invest.
We've got to invest, and like we're going to tinker around. We're going to change something for Stride.
Yeah.
For this time coming around, that you might like. Probably will like.
Definitely will like.
So we're going to do that. And we'll work on that probably in the new year. So there's like, we always want to make it better. So you have a better race experience. There was athlete experience.
We've said that from day dot. Building momentum. How HybridX grew this year, number of social media.
What were they on at the start?
Community engagement.
Have we got any idea? Will you be able to find out?
That's Levi's voice on the
I'll have a look.
Podcast. Of course we'll have a look.
I wonder how much that would have been at the start. I can't remember how much it would have been. Do you reckon it's doubles at the start of the year? It was about 4,000. We got to 6,000 followers when the Rays came and got involved, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because they did something, they obviously shared stuff, and it was like 1,500 followers.
They were actually really good to have there. Like, really, they got involved with the community as well, which is what we want, don't we?
They are really cool cats.
They are cool cats. They're top bananas.
Top bananas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And he said they'll be back for next season, so we'll see. Wonder if he'll beat that time in Stride.
Oh. Okay. Wonder if they'll do a wrap up at the end of the year.
I'm going to say it's got to be double.
I reckon.
It has to be doubled.
I reckon it's doubled.
Yeah, it has to be.
Because I remember speaking to you about something, and I think it was about 3,000 to 3,600 or something like that. I can remember saying,
it has to be doubled.
I'll tell you what, I can't say it on camera.
Has to be doubled. Community engagement. In terms of what it's done for the community, do you know what I was thinking this? You know, before, like, say, when you're in school, it's almost like you're in your own cult, weren't you?
Yeah.
Don't really speak to them because they're from different school. It's almost when you're growing up, it's like, to an extent, it's like that with the gym. And it's like, I won't tell them. They go to a different gym to me if you're dead into your gyms. Whereas now, it's great that everyone's in the same building doing a fitness event and just cheering absolutely anyone because they know them.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably brought the community together. It's not as though it's just like you only support people from your gym. Everyone's supporting each other. Yeah,
you have little chats with them about how they got on and that sort of training. Like even like, how's your training going? Just like that sort of stuff. I think that's why I love the community. I think that's why it's so important.
I think that you don't get that in other like big events either. Everyone says that about the community of it. The people that have come, like the Rays, when they came, when Kieran and Tony came, and they're like, the community's
There's always little posts being like, oh, I love the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I love the feel of HybridX. Like, it's because we're not in the grand scheme of things, especially with some of the other events that have come up now. They are booking out big arsed venues, and we're not going to compete with that because we just want to do it really well where we are.
Yeah. Well, so it's bringing people into this community. Yeah. It's bringing people around here.
My thing with it is the fact that I think sometimes you lose the atmosphere from making it so big.
Yeah.
And then there's so many people in there because like now with HybridX, a lot of the times now we're at the point we're seeing a lot of the same faces. Don't get me wrong, there's new people that are coming in, but there's been people who've done the first one, they've done every event since.
Yeah.
And
which is credit to
Yeah. So it's and then what I love, and training does it, is like, oh, why don't you come over and train at our gym?
Yeah.
Like, and they could be like an hour away or something along the lines of that.
And they're mixing with each other.
Yeah. Whereas like before fitness racing, I'll give it fitness racing tag because it's not just HybridX that has done it. Fitness racing, that was probably not a thing.
No, was it how? You wouldn't. You'd be like, why?
Yeah, like you said before, it's like more tribal.
Yeah,
that sort of stuff. Yeah, you're not going to train there, are you?
Yeah, it is like that. It's like that. That brings us quite nicely on to like the volunteers and the judges that we have, because they've all come from like within the community. We say it all the time, and it sounds cheesy, but like the day would not go ahead without those volunteers.
Doesn't happen.
And people have compared it to other fitness races and said how good our volunteers are, like how supportive they are and everything. They've had it in stride when they've been on like lunges and burpees, and it's like the judges are like communicating with them, telling them like keep going, you're only like halfway there, or you're 10 meters away, or what have you. Whereas in other fitness events, you don't get that. You just get watched, are you doing it right, and they won't open their mouth. Whereas our guys do, and they support. And it was the same this off-season games. You had your judge with you, and like on a wall ball, it's not as though they're just there clicking the counter watching. It's like they're supporting you along the way. So like the volunteers they're just another level, aren't they?
Yeah. Doesn't happen about them. And like again, it's like our gyms have come together, and then they start meeting more people, and there's like, for example, lol off the top of my head from what's the fusion work there, and it's called I'm having a meltdown.
Go on, Rob.
Dynamic Fitness.
What is that?
No, I've had a breakdown here. I can't remember what it's called.
Go on, crack on.
You're gonna have to get this out. You're gonna cut that.
What were you gonna say?
No. Lol from Modified Fitness. There you
Modified
go.
Fitness.
Got it. Modified Fitness. It came to me. She's come all the way over from Wrexham to volunteer.
Did she? Yeah.
At the weekend just gone.
See, that's crazy, isn't it? Just wants to be involved in it.
Giving up. She's a mum. She's got kids. She's got her own commitments. She's got her own gym. Come on over and giving the whole day to get involved in the judging and that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
That's different gravy.
And then like. And I know they're getting a crew together to come back over for engine as well. So
okay, yeah, so they've got their gym likes the engine kind of style, don't they? Yeah. Some new partnerships. Obviously, this year, VRTX come in this year, or was that the back end of last year? I think that might have been this year.
They were here they came in April, and then we did the collab sock.
Yeah, but it was this year, wasn't it? It was 2025. Yeah, obviously they've done the collab socks, and like their stuff, I'm not just like blowing smoke at them because they've got HybridX ones, but like...
Do you know what my socks are now? My HybridX.
Where?
VRTX.
VRTX.
They're in Gdansk.
Are they? Left them there?
With my shorts and my vest.
They've gone worldwide.
I've got to pack it.
They've gone worldwide. So it's really cool to have them on board because obviously they're big on the fitness racing scene anyway, and they've got real good quality stuff. And they've decided like they want to do a collaborated sock with us, which is really cool. We've got Red Bull.
Red Bull?
Yeah, with the big truck.
Get your Red Bull truck out.
Get your Red Bull truck out. Pure Sport. Beautiful.
Warburton. Look at the Pure Sport athlete, Zach Kelbrick, getting it in there, vigorously shaking his bottle.
But these are all they're all massive companies who want to be a part of HybridX, aren't they?
It's cool.
And we had the insoles, which is called Get Shapes.
Oh yeah.
which again, they're big on the fitness racing market. They wanted to get involved. They've done really well. So it's cool to be associated with all these these big companies that want to get onto HybridX, as well as like other massive races.
Yeah. Just deliver a good product, and I feel like deliver a good product. People have good experiences. You'll get, obviously, people reach out to be involved in it. Is the way my mindset is with it. So it's mega cool.
It's only going to get bigger.
Interested for next year, which leads us into what is 2026.
Oh my God.
What do we start off with? February 7th.
Engine.
New event.
Yeah.
Big efforts.
Yeah.
8-minute zones.
Do you know what?
Teams of twos. Go as far as you can.
Yeah. I feel as though this is almost like the mixture between off-season games and Stride, isn't it? It kind of sits in the middle there.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of running in it. There's 8 minutes of running in there.
Yeah, and plus the bear carries a 40 kilos for the men.
Yeah, 20 for
so
women.
That's going to be quite quickly moving. But also you've got all the ergs and the sleds, so that's going to suit like the stronger people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting.
It's not total distance across. Obviously, you're going as far as you can in them 8 minutes, but it's placing.
Yeah, so the scoring system. The scoring system's different to what we've had before.
You can have 4 really good zones and 2 mares, and that might kill you for where you place overall.
Yeah.
So it's the scoring system's going to be cool.
It's going to be really interesting because you can't go laps on one. Like if you think I'm going to start slow.
Yeah.
Not that you're forced into starting off hot, but if you start off slow, you could get a proper poor ranking, couldn't you? Because everyone's gone in way too hot and you've
that sled at the end. Obviously, with the experience of off-season games, with the sled being at the end, is going to be so funny. They're just going to be like bodies everywhere trying to take that sled as far as they physically can.
But you know what the thing is? Imagine running after doing that.
After the sled?
Yeah.
That's
imagine the what?
It's not happening.
No, yeah, exactly. But imagine if that was in the plan. That would be horrendous because then it'd be horrible for the sled and then run. The what?
Getting some ideas.
Yeah, getting some ideas.
We've got April 19th, Stride.
Yeah.
Stride's back. Stride is selling loads.
There's a lot of people on Stride. People still see that as like HybridX, don't they?
Yeah.
Doing HybridX, but yeah, it's Stride. But there's some big numbers already sold on that.
Yeah, we're over 50% of the tickets gone now.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you want to be part of it, you're going to have to get that ticket soon because it's going to be, they're going to go.
Yeah. Might have a little update on that.
We do, Levi, don't we? 50% tickets, more than 50% tickets sailed post.
But I was going to say a little update on a different style that we were thinking of chucking in there.
Oh yeah, we have to sort that out as well because we're going to give Stride's going to have a new addition given to it. Summer Festival.
Yeah.
Also, that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Got some sexy new equipment coming for it.
Yeah, we have got some real cool equipment coming for it.
And teams of 4s. There's not loads of tickets for that, so you have to be quick with it.
Yeah, because it's going to be judge heavy. It's the organisation of it, because there's going to be like 4 different workouts going on at once.
Same time.
So we can't afford to. Yeah. Everything kind of needs to be in sync. So
what's 40 times 4?
160.
So 160 people going all at the same time.
Yeah.
It means so it's going to be quite chaotic in the aspect of like there's going to be 4 different workouts going during.
And we've got a good system with like the running track won't get overused because it's only getting used for one thing. They're all in different zones, so like the structure will be really good, but it's just staying on top of it. We can't overload it with so many people that.
And it's the first time we do it, so we've got to do it well. So that's the thing with that.
Yeah, we're not overloading it.
And I'm not just in case people think of it. We've got a structure to this podcast.
It's Levi's structure. So
we'll
right on the case.
To see where we're at, just in case people think I'm scrolling on Instagram or something like that. Do you know what I mean, Levi?
The vision behind the name of engine is because you've got to have a proper engine on you to keep going for the hour. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to have a good set of lungs on you. So we've got an athlete Q&A section. So we'll go through some of the questions that you've been asking.
Bucket hats.
Yeah, we can get bucket hats.
Bucket hats for Summer Festival. I know that's a reference to that. If they're well behaved, potentially.
We can definitely look into it, can't we?
It
would be cool seeing people run around in a HybridX bucket hat. Reversible. I'd like a reversible one.
I'm just happy with a bucket hat.
Yeah.
Get your bucket
Maybe
hat
I've gone a bit too big.
Right, this one's addressed to you. So, can we get Jack to do a HybridX rap?
Rap?
Yes.
Like a
My
chicken.
name is Jackie K.
I'm no good for things like that, mate. I'd like to design a wrap instead, like a chicken wrap with...
What would you have in it?
I'd probably go, if you're asking me now, chicken with a bit of Peronaise. And do you know what I'd do? I'd put some I'm just thinking of my headspace is in Nando's. I'd put some of the spicy rice in there.
Yeah.
And there'd be some lettuce in there, some tomato in there. And there'd be some cheese in there. And if it could be kind of melted, if you could put it on a hot press or something.
Nice.
That's what I'd go.
Very nice.
What would you go for if you were to make a wrap?
I'm going to tell a different story because the way you went there, people would associate spitting lyrics rapping.
Yeah.
You changed it into a rap button.
Yeah.
And then in my head, there's
just thinking food.
There's a joke that Jimmy Bullard likes fishing, and there was quick fire questions whilst he was fishing on YouTube, and it was what's your favourite band? And he just goes, Elastic. So it was the same sort of context as what you went down with the rap side of things. So,
good old Jimmy Bullard.
Go on, Jim. Biggest achievement / best moment with HybridX?
Selling out Stride was really cool.
Yeah.
That was a big moment. There was just some really good races in Stride. I just remember the Pikes and then Jordan, Ezra. I remember that. That was so tight.
I enjoyed the wave in off-season games. That was just gone.
Yeah, that was brilliant, that last wave. The last wave? No, sorry, not the last wave, the Bryn wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool wave, that.
I knew you were in the last wave. I felt as though that was quite
good. The mixed wave at the end as well. But
I was going to say, because
I'm fuming, but I finished 9th as well. I'm bang out of order, that.
It's like how everyone moved down with that wave.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
So then by the time it had got to the bikes and the sleds at the end,
everyone was done that. Some of those mixed teams were amazing.
Yeah.
Really good. To be fair, can't take anything away from them.
Yeah, but the achievement, Stride was, that hit different. It's so it's madness, isn't it, Stride? But it was so cool selling that out, and the reaction that got, I absolutely loved that. Also, the Stride Kids
race on there.
That was brilliant, wasn't it? When you see them starting off, your warm-up with them was class, to be fair. I couldn't do that. That was brilliant. And then when they start in that start zone, and they come absolutely freaking flying. And they loved it, didn't they? Absolutely loved it. So yeah, I they're my two moments.
What are you looking forward to the most about 2026 season? That's not even a question on here, that's just me asking it you.
Do you know what? There's 2 new events, which I always love doing a new event because it's getting a proper feel for it and a different setup. You go into it blank canvas. So Engine and Summer Festival, really cool. I love Stride. It's so good.
Stride's original.
Yeah, Stride's original. What are you looking forward to?
New events. I'm looking forward to getting creative with them events and just again seeing how the different event feels, because off-season games is such a different feel to Stride. So now we're potentially going to have 4 events under the HybridX banner. Yeah. I'm fascinated to see how the structure of it goes, how the scoring goes, specifically for Engine and Summer Festival, because Stride is literally, we've got it down to a T now.
Yeah. There's just one change that we're going to... Well, I mean, we will make more changes because we always say this. But there's one big change that we're making.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. The new events for 2026.
Big
Sorry about the language. Will we see Jack versus Rob in 2026? Because Jack was a fanny in 2 weeks ago. Don't listen to a word he says.
Ill.
And technically, his brother came in, got third place. That's a default straight away.
He's still livid at that.
And then also, no, I'm not. I'm just an excuse to be able to like try and knock it down a little bit.
Levi was there.
They beat us fair and square. So
Levi was there.
And they only
Friday.
had 2 and 1/3. They didn't have 3 people. They had 2 and 1/3.
Yeah, Scott was broken.
I'm not going to say the thing I want to say, but
Scott was broke. I was in a spot on Friday, wasn't I?
Yeah, to be fair, you were even lucky to even see Jack in and around the location.
I definitely didn't think I was going to be there to set up, and I didn't think I was going to be there to, like on Saturday. It was freaking horrendous. I remember we were in the unit, me and Levi, and I picked up a bag of the barrier jackets to pass over to him. I was like, I can barely freaking move it, and it's such a light bag. It's like just a bag of freaking t-shirts. But I was in a bad spot, real bad spot. But yeah.
You live to tell the tale?
Live to tell the tale. We will have a...
What were you thinking? To be honest, I'll look at the camera when I say this. It would have been an even bigger massacre if Jack was involved. Because Tom's good, but Jack's better, so it's not...
Oh, Tom's maybe livid now.
I think Tom will admit it as well. It's not even being harsh about it. To be fair, the move burn flag they got from the off-season games it definitely would have been a second. I don't know if you'd have caught first.
No, I don't think they were on another planet, weren't they?
They're on another planet.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been
So
first.
sorry, Bethry and Jones and your team. Yeah. If he was there, he would have got second.
I would have flagged it. But
he wasn't, and you got second, didn't you? And then the third is a default, so we need to knock it down to the fourth team.
It needs to get not straight down to the ninth
team. It's like when people get tested positive for drugs. It's like,
knock it down to the ninth, whoever finishes ninth, yeah. But no, we will have...
They didn't register the name change in time, so... I've made that up, by the way. I've made that up.
I bloody did. Ask Ivan. Yeah, we will have a Rob versus Jack.
But I'll make some rules now. 1, it's not involving running, because that's not even a competition. He'd batter me. 2, I'm probably not even going to make it exercise-based, because he will batter me. I'm probably going to bring it Rob versus Jack in fishing.
Do you know, fishing.
I know I've got
Do you know what would be quite a good one?
Chess.
Engine.
I was thinking...
Because you're strong on the ergs.
I just need to get my partner.
I think I'd have you on the run, but in terms of the ergs, you're stronger.
I need a really good partner.
There's maybe bike. You don't use a bike much. I'm all right on the bike. Row and ski, you'd have me. Feels though sled, you'd have me. Which means I'd have to be quick on the...
No, I don't know. Because you're really fit. That's the thing. If I do what I did in off-season games and then just flatline myself in the first zone, you're going to absolutely...
Only one way to find out, isn't there?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Maybe it'll be a Jack and Rob.
Together?
Yeah. Can we do that?
Levi's give us the nod of approval.
Yeah, Levi said yes.
Sound.
Right.
Jack carrying me off to war. And then where do you see HybridX in 5 years?
Stride worldwide. In Gdansk.
I'll get my socks back then.
Yeah, I can do. In 5 years... I think I'd like to add another couple of different events. We've talked about it, so I won't say it because we haven't nailed anything down. But
yeah, I can't talk about it, but it'll still be here.
Yeah, a couple of different styles just to get more people in from different kind of angles. So if it's like more strength based or more running based,
we like fitness.
Yeah, we like fitness. We like fitness. Fitness is always the winner.
We like fitness. We like fitness.
B-U-B fitness.
I-D-S-T.
Isn't it?
If destroyed, still true. Leo's got no idea what that is.
No.
He's too young. I'm showing my age. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for being in and around HybridX in 2025. We've got a really cool 2026 planned, and have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Oh, I should have worn a Christmas hat.
Happy New Year.
We should have had that. Ciao.
Ciao.